The next movement we did was a back squat, and the reason it's called a back squat is simply because the bar is on our back. The back squat is a classic leg loading exercise. So our goal with this is to put on as much weight as possible and get as low as possible. I don't tell any of my athletes to stop at a certain point. I tell them to go as far down as possible to the point where they're comfortable. The reason for that is when you're an athlete, you're going to be in the position on court where you're going to be very bent. You're going to be as low as you can be, and you may get loaded in that. Someone may fall on you. You may be going for a loose ball, and someone's going to dive and knock you over, and you need to be strong and stable all the way down through that full range of motion. So in order to prepare ourselves for that, we go down as far as we can. A couple things with the back squat that you want to look for is, one, again, your back should be straight as a board. It needs to be tight. That's a main issue here in the back squat. If you round that back out, you're going to set yourself up for injury. Another main component would be keeping your feet flat and keeping your weight on your heels. You don't want to shift that weight forward onto your toes and put all that pressure on your knees. You want to actually squat with your hips and your glutes in that area in your back and really squeeze through there to load that weight up and put yourself in a good position. Also, when squatting, you want to make sure that your head stays straight. A lot of times people have a tendency to look up when they do that, and what that'll do is it'll make their back follow their eyes. So if you put your head up, a lot of times you're going to overarch your back. Likewise, if your head is down, usually your back's going to be rounded out. So what we like to tell our athletes is to just keep your head straight, pick a point on the wall and focus on it, and usually that helps keep your body in a really good, stable, straight position. When dealing with the back squat, we generally go through different rep ranges. So earlier on, when we start a training cycle, we'll be dealing with maybe 12s. That's a very high number, but we'll definitely do some 10s and 8s. And of course, with those, you're going to have a lighter weight. Your goal with those is to gain a little more muscle mass when you're working in that rep range. As you work down to maybe 6s and 4s, your weight's going to go up and you're going to work on a lot more developing strength. Then as you get even under 4 to maybe 2s and 1s, you're looking at max strength, how much you can go. Right now we're working at 5s and 4s, so our main goal right now is to develop strength.